So all this time, you were just... Well, can't you see? She's the spy. Our deal is done. Since you took me to the target, I'll spare you. I'm taking her back with me. My target was the daughter of the Xeon family. At first, I thought it was you, but something felt off with how easy it seemed, and it turns out you were just a scapegoat for them to protect the real one. And to think we trusted you. Were you really just using her this whole time? That's enough. Take her back to the base. We'll proceed with the negotiations later. Harley? Roger that. And I thought you were different. But you're just as bad. No. You're the worst, Harley. Leading her on like this, just to get to your target, taking advantage of her feelings for you. Do you have no guilt? I'll be okay. Contact the family immediately. I'll think of a way. And Harley, you should be ashamed of yourself. You knew that this was bound to happen. This relationship was transactional from the start. Don't look at me like that. Harley, I'm coming. God, how could this happen? How could Lady Fiona be captured? Wasn't she sent to that place to be safe?
Hey, how come the scapegoat is fine?
Do you think she planned all this? Oh, she couldn't even do her job right. Why did they even bring her in? Dear, are you alright? Don't let the gossip bother you. I'm sure that Fiona will be alright. The Odessa family may appear to be merciless, but we've had multiple exchanges between them throughout the years. They only ever show their wrathful side when they face betrayal. I don't think he was the one who was responsible for that embezzlement. Don't worry, we've already had someone investigate the matter. And once we find out the one true culprit, I'm sure that it can be negotiated. They would never hurt her. You see, that family never lays a hand on children and women. Hey, it's not your fault. You couldn't have known that this would happen. It's okay. It'll all be okay. Oh dear, did you expect me to be angry at you? You are part of a family now. How could I ever blame you for something you had no control of? On the contrary, we should be the ones apologizing to you for involving you in this. The responsible of being the acting daughter of a family is already a heavy burden to take, not to mention the dangers that come with it yet. Despite that, you remain to have a smile on your face, even after all that anguish you endured from your very own mother. Don't worry, you're safe here. No one is going to blame you here.
You good for nothing, daughter. If only I didn't have you, I wouldn't have to worry about feeding you. Oh, right. Maybe I can make a bargain with one of the gangs here. That's right, surely. Do you want to go on a trip with me? Oh, don't worry. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, I promise. This way I can kill two birds with one stone.
Hey, let me go! We had a deal! So you're going to stoop this low? Using your own daughter to get funds for your alcohol addiction? Are you okay? Oh dear, you look at all these bruises. How's she been?
I just taught her a lesson or two. I was just being a mother.
A mother would not dare to lay a finger on her own daughter. Oh dear. No, that wasn't her playing with you. How could she? All right. Would you like to come with me? Your mom will be going on a little work trip. She needs to work on something for now. Since she'll be alone, would you like to come with me? I have a daughter around your age, and you two might get along well. Your mom will be alright. We've offered her a well-paying job. This way she can provide you with everything that you need, but you need to stay with us for the meantime. Come on now, let's go get you new clothes while we're at it. Such a lovely, bright smile, even though you've been through so much.
Well, hello. Would you like to try our newest product? The brand new 6900 flip phone. It meets all your expectations and needs. From the best camera features to the fastest and most powerful chipset. Don't miss out. Don't hang up. I'm sorry. You had to hear that whole fake ad. I just wanted to talk. I know. I should have stopped before it got to this point. I knew I shouldn't have kept taking advantage of your feelings. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry for hurting you. Look, I know that you don't really want to talk to me right now, but please, I need you to listen to me. It's about Fiona. She told me about the embezzlement case. Well, it took a lot to let her talk, but... No, I didn't hurt her. Please, I wouldn't do that. I know that you lost your trust in me, but please, believe me. This once. One last time. After she told me about it, I did some digging, and I found out that the case seemed really fishy. It didn't make any sense. Fiona's father had zero motives to embezzle the money from us. The Zion family is already well off, and their connections with the other families have always been on good terms. In fact, the Zion's family history is possibly the most upstanding family known here. No criminal cases. All transactions are legal. Have never caused any problems for the law enforcement. It's all clean. Yet, for there to be an embezzlement case, especially during a time where their net worth is rapidly increasing, there would be no reason to risk it all for something like that. Just doesn't feel right. It's as if... Don't you think that someone else was responsible for it? Think about it. Would there be any reason for Fiona's father to do that? What for? More money? They already have enough, and they don't seem to be the type to be obsessed with it. For more power? They're already at the top. Who else are they trying to compete with? It just doesn't make any sense. I'm not asking you for much, but can you please check in on your end as well while I investigate here? If we can track down the real perpetrator, maybe this case can still be salvaged, and the family's dispute can still be resolved. Okay, that'll work. Thank you, Master. I'll go hang up now. Thank you, and I'm sorry again.
There has to be something here. Harley. Boss, what are you looming over the family's records for? I was just trying to find something. What is it? Do you happen to know where the employee records are?
HR has those. Why? Do you need them for something?
I'm investigating a suspicious case.
What case is this?
The embezzlement of the Zion family.
I'm afraid that case is off limits for employees like you.
I see.
However, I can't turn a blind eye from my daughter.
But why?
Never seen you this determined about something before. So if you can ask me as your father, maybe I'll give you the keys to the HR records room.
Dad, can I borrow the keys to the records room?
This must be something important to you. Very well then.
I can't sit still and let this happen.
That case has always been suspicious to me, but I simply can't leave my quarters and investigate it myself. I already have enough on my plate, that is. So, perhaps, I can entrust this to you. I assume you'll get to the bottom of this, Harley?
I will.
Good. Now go on. Catch that imposter. They grew up so fast.
The embezzlement case happened during this time period. So maybe if I can figure out the employees that were hired during this time and check their history records, I can filter out the ones that could fit the picture. Let's see here. Fiona, Mother.
I'm assuming you're here to negotiate.
Yes,
Go on.
we had our private investigators find out the true perpetrator of the crime.
Oh, do pray tell.
However, they'll be here for a while, as there seems to be trouble.
How convenient. Are you perhaps buying time for an ambush?
Oh, we would never. We only carry out fair deals. We would never betray our allies.
Yet you did.
That was... Mother...
Dad? Harley, you're finally here. How was your investigation?
I found her. It seems that she really did do it to ruin the Zion family's reputation.
Oh, and where is this person?
Do you trust me, Dad?
I always have.
Then, please listen to my plan.
They sure are taking their time.
Where could they possibly be? There they are.
I'm here on behalf of the investigation unit.
Why are you alone?
They had to attend to other matters. However, I alone will present the results of the investigation regarding the case. The investigation of the case is...
Please wait a moment. May I interrupt you?
What is it?
I can't help but notice you look quite familiar.
Familiar? Me? How?
Not sure, but it's like I've seen you before.
You're too young to be able to know me. I'm twice your age, if not triple. How could you have ever seen me before?
Oh, right. Looking at it right now, you look really similar to her.
Who?
Judging by your reaction, it seems that you do know her.
Why are you...
Do you know her? She's the acting daughter of the Zion family.
Acting daughter?
Yes. Isn't that interesting?
What does that mean?
Oh, it means that although she's not the real daughter of the Zion family, she still gets all of the wealth, fortune, and privileges the same way the real daughter has.
What?
It makes you wonder where her real parents are. She must possess such impeccable skills to be accepted and even treated as her own daughter in this family, right? Even more so now.
What?
I'm proud to announce that I, the sole daughter of the Odessa family, am marrying her.
Say what now? Marry her?
Yes, I've fallen for her while on the mission. and I'd like to take her hand in marriage, but since she's with the Zeon family, the Odessa family will be aligning with them and, furthermore, strengthening our alliance.
But didn't they embezzle your family?
Oh, that? Oh, that's but a minuscule problem for the both of us. Now that we're both in the same family, our fortune will merge. And it's like it doesn't really matter now, does it?
But,
well, that's only if her real family doesn't come up. After all, I heard she still has a mother out there. So maybe, if she can claim her daughter, the Odessa family can instead be joined with that family.
Right, that's right. You've finally done right for once, my daughter.
Oh, what is this?
Right, I'm her mother. I'm her real mother, it's me.
Oh, well, isn't this a lovely coincidence?
That means the Odessa family and my family can be reunited, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a wonderful day to be alive. You've done good, my daughter. Thank you. Can I not hug my daughter?
No.
Oh, come. She's my daughter, isn't she?
Is she really?
Yes, she is. See how happy she is to see me.
Happy? I'd argue she looks horrified.
Come now, daughter.
I'd advise you to stay back. Now.
Why are you stopping me from reuniting with my daughter?
If you really wanted to do that, you should have done that ages ago. No. If you really did as much as care for her, you shouldn't have left her.
You're not involved in this.
As her fiancé, I am.
You don't understand how much I sacrificed to get here.
Really?
Are you mocking me?
Not at all. I was just asking.
All of you? You're all the same. You're looking down on us poor people with your condescending stares. You have no idea how hard it is for us people to live. How much we sacrifice for our children.
And what exactly did you sacrifice for her?
My freedom! I worked my ass off to get her food, yet this ungrateful wench isn't even looking back to her roots.
Her roots?
The Zeon family, yes. You don't need to align with them anymore, right? Now that I'm here, the embezzlement case. It was indeed true. It was all them.
Really? And how exactly did they do it?
Well, that's easy. The Odessa family was too trusting of the Zeon family that they entrusted one of their accounts in full display. They didn't even bother to hide the account details. It was all there. With that much information, it was as easy to transfer as well. What a bunch of idiots.
Transfer to where?
To anyone's bank account, of course. I wouldn't share with anyone. But instead of putting my name in the newly made account, I used the heir of the Zeon family. It all just worked out in my favor after I withdrew it all. They couldn't trace it back.
Mm-hmm. Well, aren't you a clever one?
Yes, I am. I was able to make it with the money for about 10 years, and now...
And now?
Even now, I'm dirt broke again after using it all on gambling, but that's all we find since...
Have you heard enough? Indeed I have.
So it was her. To think that she'd even... I had to do that. I needed the money. That was just spare change for you people, and besides,
You already confessed to her crimes. That's enough.
It's all your fault again, isn't it? It's all your fault again. If only you didn't...
Where did she get that?
If I'm going down, I'm taking my daughter with me.
No! Oh, that was a lot of bullets.
What?
Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I do wonder too. Maybe I just couldn't bear to see you getting hurt anymore. Shit. I'm sorry. Still alive. Did she take care of me this whole time? She has bags under her eyes. Fiona. I'll go call the doctor. Wait, Fiona! Don't move too much. We'll talk later. For now, I'll go call the doctor. Well, it's a good thing that none of the bullets hit any of your vital organs. More like a miracle. Is your mom that much of a bad shot? Sorry. I'm sorry. It's hard to believe that you were just acting as this innocent bookworm this whole time. Just goes to show you how good you are at pretending. Yes, I'm really upset at you. No, upset doesn't begin to describe it. But right now, my main concern is how you treated her. She told me everything. Were you really just playing with her feelings? I get that you both agreed to it, but you should have at least realized, from the time you spent with her, that she was nothing but genuine with her feelings towards you. She just wanted to be with the person she loves, yet you... Sure, you saved her life, but it shouldn't have gotten to this point in the first place. I won't blame you for that, but you can't deny that if you didn't involve her in the first place, none of this wouldn't have happened. I don't know if you can truly understand how she feels right now, but it could be equivalent to how you're feeling physically in terms of pain. To be betrayed like that, by the person you love the most, especially when you thought that everything was going so well, nothing can amount to how much hurt that could cause a person. Please, just let me give her my peace of mind. Harley, you've hurt her, deeply. And I know that at the end of the day, it's all a part of your job, but was playing around with someone's feelings had to be necessary? Was it really just for your amusement? Was none of it real? Your line of work might involve hurting people, which I might argue are horrible in nature, but after this, after all this, don't ever make light of anyone's feelings ever again. This might feel nothing to you, but for some people it's their world. And as much as I hate to admit it, you were hers. From the bottom of my heart, I'm truly sorry. What even is the point of saying all this to you? Or maybe, Fiona? It's nothing important. Wait, one more thing. I want to ask you one more thing. What is it? Do you really hold no feelings towards her? Right now, I'm sure there's something you want to make clear. But do I still have the right to? With how mad I am with you right now, I really would want to kick you, but you're hurt. And I can't. There's no point. I'm not going to go easy on her just because you're telling me to. That's the least that you can do right now. Tell her how you feel. How you really feel. No pretending. No whole I'm only doing this for amusement bullshit. It's time for you to be bare with her. She's done that with you the whole time. Now it's your turn. Would you really allow me to? Frankly, no. After everything you did, I'd wish for you to stay far away from her as possible. But she wouldn't want that. I'm against you being with her, but sadly you make her happy. She only ever acts like that towards you and no one else. The only thing I can do here is to at least make her hear how you feel. Even if I have to force it out of you. If you don't feel the same way, then that's that. At least she's going to get closure. But if you're just going to keep hiding behind that facade of yours, I'm pulling her away. I said what I said. I'm leaving you two to talk for now. Thank you, Fiona. Don't thank me. I just want to leave this place right now, too. Not really too keen on seeing your face right now. I'm sorry. I'll take my leave. And Harley, for once, just for once, be honest. I'm going. can't blame her for feeling that way after what I did. She's right. You at least deserve to hear my honest feelings after everything I put you through. Regardless of how you feel about me now, and if you despise me, I still want you to hear how I feel. So if you don't mind, I love you. I've fallen in love with you. Back then, I said that our relationship was purely transactional because of what you saw. And because I wanted to have fun, I didn't really intend for it to go on for that long. I only wanted to mess with you for a bit, and I needed to keep your mouth shut. That's what it was all supposed to be. But over time, you never really resented me for the situation I forced you in. Then again, you made it clear that you liked me, and so I took advantage of your feelings for me. At first, your reactions were what made me keep going. The way you looked at me, as if you needed me. I got fueled on by what I was seeing, and I couldn't stop. I wanted to see more, so I kept going. It was purely just desire. But then, outside of that, you still treated me so kindly. You even offered to make me lunch. I saw how much you actually cared about me, and that you'd try your best to make me happy with your small gestures. I found it cute how much you were trying to appeal to me. On the other hand, I felt guilty with how I was leading you on. It made me want to put a stop to everything. But the feeling of being needed, the feeling of being loved unconditionally like that, I couldn't just let it go. And then you told me about you being in the Zeon family, and that made things even more complicated. You did. But I still didn't want to end it yet. I kept on clinging on to the fact that I wasn't sure of what was in front of me. I didn't want to leave you yet, so I lied. I lied to my own family, telling them that I had no leads, when in fact, he was right there in my lap. Yet, I was still in the embrace of something that I haven't felt before. I was scared. Scared of what you might think. At the same time, I wanted to tell you the truth. But I can't. I couldn't. After all, I was still unsure of your identity, since my intuition was telling me it can't be it. So, while I was still figuring it out, I just wanted to spend more time with you. The remaining time I had, until the dreaded day where I had to leave you. And it did. The trip, I already had a feeling it wasn't going to end the way I wanted to, so... Was it that obvious? During that time, I wanted to embrace you as if it was my last. And who's to say? It probably is going to be, after all. I really didn't want it to end. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to leave you so soon, but I had to. I'm sorry for involving you. I'm sorry for taking advantage of your feelings. I'm sorry for leading you on. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry for putting Fiona's life at risk. I'm sorry for putting your life at risk. I'm sorry for leaving you. And I'm sorry for loving you. If you no longer hold such feelings for me, I can understand. I'm awake now, so you don't need to stay here anymore. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. And as for the trouble I caused you, I'll make sure to give you the appropriate compensation for everything. I'm truly sorry for everything. I'm okay. Don't worry. I'm okay. You don't need to stay, okay? Don't feel bad for me. This will pass. I don't want you to feel bad for me. I did that because I wanted to. So please, don't ever blame yourself for any of this. And lastly, although it was short, thank you. Thank you for everything. Ma chérie. Wait, you're... You don't need to do this. But I betrayed you. I betrayed not only your feelings, but your trust too. Are you sure? Then I'll take responsibility for your feelings. This time I will. I promise. I'm in a lot of pain right now because you're hugging me, but none of this could possibly compare to how you felt this whole time. I also love you so much, and if you allow me to, I'll do my utmost best to treat you better from now on, with love. Not to ruin the mood, but I really feel like my wounds are reopening. Oh, fuck. I'm sure of it, ma chérie. Don't worry. And besides, I already got the doctor's approval to be discharged, right? This much is normal. Oh, how'd you know that I would say that? I didn't realize that I did. I just wanted to hug you. Well, I never got the chance to do this for you, didn't I? I'm sorry. From now on, I'll make it up to you by initiating things. Why not? It's not good for your heart? Then too bad. I'll be doing plenty of it from now on. What does that even mean? Can't that wait? I want to keep on cuddling. Just for a bit. I'm sure you can cook with me, hugging you from behind like this. I've been holding back for a long time after all. So, please, just a little bit more, and I'll go unpack my stuff. I love you, ma chérie. Well, I'd prefer you to be next to me, actually. Do you hate me being honest like this? Tell me if it's getting too much for you, okay? I'll tone it down. Then, I'm glad you don't hate it. Good night. You're already going to sleep? I thought we were going to do it. I mean, we've already done so much. But we haven't really gone all the way yet, have we? Hey, don't worry. I can still use all of my fingers. Then what's the problem? I just thought I'd do it properly this time. Now that I've realized that I love you. I really want to do something to make you happy. And you've always had that look on your face that's telling me how much you want me and... What is it? If it's for your sake, I don't mind if I feel pain. I mean, I'm the one topping, so... Well, it is, but... seeing you satisfied in the end makes it all worth it. Sherry, I love you. Tell me if it hurts, okay? Oh, morning, monsieur. What's wrong? Well, now where would I go? Hey, there's no way I'd be leaving you. Not after all that. You're adorable. Well, I wanted to try cooking breakfast for you. It's fine. It's not like I'm doing anything vigorous. I mean, I'm fine even after all that panting and gasping last night. I kid. Let me do something for you too, okay? I promise I'll be fine. Think of it as me trying to make up for all the times you felt lonely when you were with me. Really. From now on, and forever, I'll make sure to make you feel loved every single day. So stay put and let me pamper you for once, monsieur. Oh, right. Now I think it should be up. Do you remember that one movie you went to watch? You can stream it now. I just saw it last time. Do you want to watch it together? Sorry. If I'm coming off as strong, I just... Then, can we cuddle while we watch it this time? After all, we kinda... Yeah. And I love you too. Was that a proposal? Well, then again, I was the one who proposed to you in front of all those people last time. This time, I'll take responsibility for that. I'll take care of you, love you, cherish and treasure you for the rest of my life. Ma chérie, I love you. What's to say? We might fight and have times where we're not on the same page, but let's communicate those problems with each other to solve them together, right? Let's not fight as if we hate each other, but fight as if we love each other. Not like last time, right? I love you, ma chérie.